Welcome to Top Shelf Men. I'm Reese. Today we're going to talk about one of the biggest mistakes any red pill aware man can make, and that is to try to red pill your friends. There's a reason most males are average chumps, and that's because they believe in society's comforting lies. It's because the comforting lies are easy to accept because they simply require you to follow society's feminized just do what feels good mentality and just do what you are told. Most men simply aren't cut out to be leaders or independent thinkers. Making real money takes a lot of risk, hard work, and consistency. You get used to failing and improving yourself until you succeed. Same thing with building an attractive physique or developing your mental frame. When you work out, you gotta consistently train your muscles to the point of failure, then rest and repeat. If you are blue pill conditioned like most modern males, you gotta constantly battle the beta you have inside you, the beta you've been conditioned to be. Doing these things is not easy, and it goes against the female-centric ideals of just be yourself, and you are perfect just the way you are. This is why you'll see so many pear-shaped betas walking around everywhere. Take into account that most boys are raised by single mothers, and most of those two-parent households have a father that is a plugged-in beta with no idea how to be masculine themselves, much less teach masculinity to their boys. These boys are beta conditioned and grow into men that are much harder to unplug, as their ideal version of normal is leaving everything up to their overbearing mothers, girlfriends, or wives. They are taught that following the societal assembly line leads them to the most ideal happy life they can have, while you and I know that the societal assembly line only makes average, frustrated chumps. Red pill truths are hard to swallow. The reality is that most men will have to come to the red pill through trauma, loss, or in the best case scenarios, through an innate gut level understanding that society is lying to us. Without any of these life-altering scenarios, most men are simply more comfortable believing all the blue-pilled plugged-in bullshit. You might be tempted to red pill a friend who is involved in a toxic relationship or on the road to a messy divorce, but I wouldn't recommend unplugging men who are comfortably invested in all the lies. We must understand that the red pill is a reality-altering experience. It is a change in the average beta's personal belief system. It's their blue-pilled mental conditioning that has to go through a sort of death, where their ideas of past, present, and future are shattered. So it is them who need to seek out the why as to how everything in their lives has turned upside down. The other question to ask yourself would be, if I explained and taught my friends everything I know and understand about the red pill, would they actually start to make changes? There is a reason why the vast majority of males are overweight, low testosterone, and think like defective girls. The average male doesn't want to put in the effort to improve their mediocre lives. Now ask yourself these questions. Would my friends start to maximize their looks after understanding that young women's innate sexual strategy involves banging the hottest guy they can get? Would they start spinning plates to find their best candidate for a long-term relationship? Or would they simply lose their minds over the first girl to play with their pee-pee? Would they throw away their mediocre jobs that they hate and risk their income stability in order to start a business? Would your friend's mental paradigm shift to doing only things that are in their own self-interest? The reality is that the answer to most of these questions is a solid no. That is why I write this content and make these videos in hopes that when men are ready, they'll find content like mine or other red pill content creators and wake up from the comforting lies to see the cold hard truth. If you found this advice useful, give me a like, subscribe, and share on social media. You can check out more at topshelfmen.com. Links to this article and more can be found in the description. This is Reese. See you next video.